Hi, welcome to Closing Remarks, where we have conversations with Compass agents about the knowledge behind their success, the strategies that shape their business, and their impact on the industry. Enjoy this episode. So, hey guys, welcome to another episode of Closing Remarks. Today we have two awesome special guests. We have Nies.
Hello.
And Katherine Kirkland, aka KK, joining us today to talk about Instagram specifically. And when we're talking about Instagram, we want to take a little bit of a deep dive into their processes and how they leverage this in their business. So welcome guys to the podcast.
Thanks for having us.
Yeah, I'm super excited for you guys to be here. And we're in a new space for our today.
I know. Love.
It's exciting. Let's just kick it off by just tell us a little bit about yourself, if you will. Just how long you've been in real estate, and maybe we'll get in this a little bit later, but when you actually started really diving into Instagram.
Okay, cool. So I'm KK. I'm actually from Nashville. So I've been in Nashville my whole life. Had a brief stint in Tuscaloosa for college, but came right back. And then I got started in real estate probably 5 years ago. So during COVID, I had nothing else to do. So I was like, you know what? Maybe I'll get my real estate license. That sounds fun. So I did that then, and then I really started in like 2021. So this is my fourth year. Yeah, fourth.
Okay, fantastic. Did you kick off social media right from the get-go, or was this something more recent?
I did. So I kind of like set out with like that was my main I'm gonna get business from Instagram. So I started that day one.
Okay.
It's funny because my dad is like not big in real estate, but he has a lot of real estate. And he was like, you need to be out there door knocking. Like, you need to door knock, you need to cold
Old
call.
School.
And I was like, absolutely not. Like, in this environment, like, I'm not door knocking.
There's a lot of crazy people.
Like, no.
Yeah, everyone's masking. Nobody wants them. I don't want anybody
I'm
at my
door
door.
knocking on Instagram, Dad. And, like, to this day, he, like, still, I think, like, 6 months ago, he got Instagram, and now he's finally seen it. He's like, oh, I see.
Hi, my name is Emma. I don't have a home base advantage. I'm not from Nashville. I'm from Wisconsin. I've been here 10 years though. I went to college here, finished that up 5 years ago, 4. I think we got in about the same time.
Yeah.
I got my license right as interest rates went.
Oh, that's
It was
great
the
timing.
Worst. That was the worst timing. So I got my license when rates were like 3.5%, and then within 30 days of me getting my license, rates were like 7.5%. So I was like, okay, great. So anyways, when I first started, I was pretty young. I ended up working for one of the mega teams where they kind of like hand you leads, they have a lead system, they train you. So I never had to do any prospecting. I had to know how to sell, but I was handed clients. So that ended up working really, really well. I caught on to it really quick. I mean, my first year I sold like 16 million.
Wow.
I sold like 30 houses my first
Amazing.
year.
Dang.
Yeah, and that was in like a tough year.
Yeah.
Like, that was still, like rates were not low. Like the market was actually slowing down. So I ended up leaving there 2 years later. I never did Instagram when I was with the mega team. When I left, I decided to come to Compass. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do like fresh slate. I'm gonna work for me. Gonna do my business how I want. And I assessed what did I like and what did I dislike at the old company, and how do I want to restart and restructure my business to make me happy. And I was like, I was a little reluctant to do Instagram at first. I didn't want to do it.
That's what I was saying, because I met you like about a year ago at the Compass Christmas party, and she was like, how do I grow on Instagram?
A year ago.
How do I get my growing followers? And I was like, you just gotta be consistent. And then that's what you did. You're like, okay, I'm gonna post a reel a day, right?
Yeah, that's what I did. So I left the old firm. I started working for myself with Compass. I wasn't under a team. And I'm like, okay, I have like a personality or whatever, and like I'm creative, and like my friends always tell me I have a really interesting life. Like I have a bajillion hobbies. Yeah. I'm super busy. I don't sit around. I'm always doing something. So I'm like, okay, I'm gonna do this stupid Instagram thing. So I posted. I didn't want to do it. I was so against it. So I posted a video every single day for 3 months straight. I maybe missed like 5 days a month. So I was doing like 25 reels a month for 3 months.
Wow.
No action, no growth, no like nothing, crickets. And then all of a sudden one video took off, and it just like never stopped from there.
KK, what about you? I mean, like when you started, I mean, was there like a ramp up period also, or how did you kind of see?
Not really. Mine's kind of been like a slow burn, but in like the followers aspect, but with the business and getting leads, I got like my first lead off Instagram when I had 500 followers.
Yeah. Okay.
So like you have to think that like 500 you might not think is a lot for Instagram, but that's 500 people.
Mm-hmm.
Like, you imagine that in a room.
Mm-hmm.
It's a lot of
And
people.
yeah, so I feel like it really doesn't matter the amount of followers you have, just that you're like creating a relationship with the followers that you do have. And also making sure you have like the system set up to where someone can just easily contact you, or make it automated so you don't have to sit there in the comments every night like replying to a link.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And just for context, as of today, because I looked this morning, so Emma, you're at like 35,000 plus followers, and KK, you're at like 11,000 plus followers.
Yep.
So like, you know, you guys have built this, and I mean, Emma, for you, it just sort of like a year. I mean, when did you actually start this? What
Started it about a little over a year.
So then you started doing for 3 months, just daily, consistency. And then you had one post that like what went viral. Tell us about that one post.
So I was
I know
posting.
exactly which one you're talking about, I think.
It was the one that I didn't want to post, obviously.
Right.
Thank you.
Posted is better than perfect.
The ones that always blow up, it's always the ones that I have sitting in my camera roll waiting to be edited for months. Like, those are always the ones that do well. The ones you think are going to do good always flop. And then the ones that get like 1 million views, you're like, really? That's what you guys wanted to see?
Yeah.
So I've been posting every day for like 3 months. Nothing was really happening. I went home around Christmas holiday time, and I was like, man, I think I'm gonna take a break. I'm really tired. I don't really want to post videos. And I'm like sitting there. I'm like, you know what? No. What else am I gonna do? So I asked my sister, my little sister. I'm like, hey, do you want to redo your bedroom for Christmas? Like, that'll be my Christmas gift to you. And she's like, sure. So I'm like, okay, cool. So I take her to Lowe's. We buy paint, and I renovated her bedroom, basically.
Okay.
And I posted like a little 3-part series. I was like, this is my sister's bedroom. This is the before. Let's redo it. Did it over Christmas. Didn't want to post it. It was like the holiday work that I didn't want to do. And before I came back to Nashville from seeing my family, like my page had just like blown up from that one video that I didn't want to do.
Wow.
So.
And that one video, would you say, took you from like roughly 1,000 followers to?
I think that I mean, I'd have to double check. Honestly, let me double check. Because
I had one that went viral like early on, and I think that definitely helps like get followers, but then it's like, what are they looking at once you get the followers?
how do you sustain the following?
Right.
And tell us real
People
quickly,
forget.
what was your post? The one that.
Mine was like something dumb about, it was when you were buying a house and you couldn't get an inspection, like you had to like go like, you know, so far over ask and like sell your soul basically. And so I like made this stupid video about me like filling up a bathtub to making sure it drains, because I knew that my clients were gonna have to waive inspection, and like 3 million people. It was crazy, yeah.
Wow.
I got about 3,000 followers from this one video that I didn't want to film, and I got 5 million views. And I still do like home rental projects every now and then.
Yeah.
It's like, it's kind of house related. It shows my personality. It's like nobody wants to watch real estate. Like nobody wants to watch that.
A lot of videos don't like, it's like a slow burn with the videos too. Like they don't blow up until later, or not necessarily blow up, but like you could get like 20 likes or like 20 views on something, but then like 3 months later, people are still commenting for the link. So it's nice to have things like always running in the background and just like putting it out there.
I tried to send out mailers to people, and I had a mailing list of probably like 500 people, and I got a lot of really great feedback from people on those. I would talk about my favorite stores a lot, and people would save those and like put them on their fridge, and people would tell me that. Like strangers would be like, oh my god, these are great, like I keep them. But at the end of the day, like it's still 500 people.
Right.
Yeah, sure.
And also how many
You could
people
talk to 500 people on your story.
correct. And then also these people are probably
For free.
throwing them away. The good thing about Instagram is I can post this, I get 10,000 views of people per day as opposed to 500 per month. I get 10,000 views per day on a video, and the best part about it is that stays online.
Right.
So that video can recirculate 6 months from now, whereas my mailers that I sent out, it's probably already in the trash and it never has an opportunity to come back.
Yeah, it's in
and
the landfill
revive.
by this point.
Yeah. It's like an online
Correct.
like business card basically.
I'm the realtor. They're like, can I have a business card? Like, I could give you my Instagram.
Yeah, okay. So you're kind of using that as your, you're just like, here, check me
Yeah.
out on Instagram.
Or like anyone I meet in the
Yes.
wild. Like I literally got a client like sitting at the bar the other day, and we like started talking. I was like, oh yeah, no, I'm actually like a realtor, and I was like, oh, here's my Instagram. She's like, oh, we've been thinking about buying a house. I'm like, great, here's my Instagram.
The best part about it is I could have a 30-second conversation with you and hand you my business card. That's all you see is 30 seconds of me. Or I could have a same conversation. Here's my Instagram. Okay, great. I walk away. You can stalk me
You
for
see
an hour.
Daily life.
And
You
you're
don't
gonna,
have
you feel like we're friends. Instagram is a way to extend the conversation beyond a business card.
And just like create relationships with people.
Yeah.
Like I think a lot of people will work with me and that we've been following you for like 2 years. We feel like we know who you are, and like since they feel like they know me and they trust me, then they're gonna want to work with me. So you got to focus less on being like a real estate page and more of like just a girl that lives in Nashville.
I think you guys actually have different styles. Like if you look at your two different Instagram pages, your styles are different, your content is different.
Right.
So I'm curious, tell us a little bit about the content that you choose to post and maybe why you chose it, or was it organic, or do you have a playbook, or is it just you being you?
I don't plan it out at all. Like I probably have like certain, I guess, like pillars that I post in. Like I'll do local content, which is like restaurant openings or like cool events, and then I'll do home tours, which is like a big one. And I try to get like unique home tours, so people are gonna like want to see the link and stuff like that.
Nobody wants to see a cookie cutter,
right?
Too bad. Like I hate to say it.
Yeah, no, they really
don't.
And being in Nashville, I mean, we have a ton of those, so that's nice. And then personal, like I share a lot of my personal life. Like I literally posted about getting a new washer and dryer. It was like a 3-week saga, and like people were invested. I'm like, okay, great. It's one of those 3 things, but I don't plan it out before, so I kind of just post as I go.
Like everyone's so worried about their quality.
It's
my
not
videos
gonna be
aren't
perfect.
good enough.
Yeah.
Nobody cares. Like
Right.
you have to let the idea of like what other people think of you literally have to.
And that's hard.
It
hard
is
to do.
It is really hard, but as soon as you realize that, like, as soon as you come to recognize that you're judging yourself more than other people are judging you,
They're just scrolling past. Like they're never gonna come back. If
You're
anything,
another
they're jealous that you're doing what they want to do.
but they don't execute on it. If you're starting something, just literally do the spaghetti method. Throw it until something sticks, see what works for you. I think a lot of people, and I had this same pressure too, when I first started posting, I was like, oh my God, what is my niche gonna be? What is my niche gonna be? Your niche will come with time.
Yeah, no, definitely. If I scroll back and look at like some of my first videos, I'm like, who is this girl? Like, God bless her.
You're awkward on camera,
right?
Like your filming's bad, your editing, not you, just in general, like people, like when you first start, like it's not gonna be good, but people ask how to get good. I'm like, I could, teach you, but like, it's the quantity that leads to the quality.
Repetition. Practice makes perfect. Yeah, someone told me once when I like first got started, something that really stuck with me was, you're not like scared of what people are gonna think of you. You're scared of how people are gonna think that you think of yourself. So like you're scared someone's gonna be out there like, oh, that girl's trying to be an influencer, or like look at her. Like they don't care. They're scrolling right past it, or they're liking it, or they're engaging with it, and great. Like it's just they have lives too, and they're not thinking about what you're doing.
Like if I could give the largest tip to making content, one of my friends told me, she's like, everything is content. Everything. She's like, your morning routine, content. A funny story that happened today, content. Oh, you got a new product that you content. Oh, you went to a new restaurant.
Dropping a package off at FedEx.
Right.
Content.
Correct. Everything is content. And I think when I first started, I was like, how am I gonna come? Because I was like, I'm gonna post every day, and then you think, you're like, how the heck am I gonna come up with videos? Everything will turn into content in your brain. Like I was literally getting my leg hair lasered off yesterday.
Yeah, you posted about it.
I'm talking to my girl, and she's like, can you do like a promo video for us? And I was like, sure. I already know what my hook's gonna be. And she's like, how? And I was like, because I think in terms of content.
We have to do our job 24/7, then also remember to film ourselves doing our job. So other people want us to hire us to do the job. So a lot of people, I think, just forget about that, and they're like, oh, I was on inspection all day, but I forgot to film. I'm like, you could have just 2 seconds and then post it on your story. And you want to have a way to get in contact with you in your bio. You don't want to, like, people are so like ADD these days. They're not going to click 10,000 links. They want to be like, oh, I want to work with her, click here. So that's the first thing I would recommend. It's called Calendly, and it's just a calendar link. So it takes you to your calendar. They can book a call with you, and then it shows up on my calendar.
Got it.
And then I'll reach out to them and be like, hey, can't wait. Like, do you want to do a video call or a voice call? And then I also use ManyChat, which is another automation system. And that's where like you'll see, comment house, and I'll send you all the details on the video.
Yeah, if it's not right in front center for people, they forget about it.
Right. And I also started following the, I guess, CEO of Instagram, Adam Masari, I think. And he shares a lot about like what is working. Like every Friday he does a question box, and people ask him questions, and he answers all of them, or he answers a lot of them. And it's like the questions you are wanting to ask, but like you never would. And I also get a lot of like tips from him about like what's working and like what
Good
to post.
To know.
Yeah,
I didn't know he was out there doing that.
No, he is, and he's like cool. I love him. But I think carousels are really popping off right now. Do you have that experience? Or do you post carousels? You mostly video?
I mostly do video.
Okay, yeah.
I feel like my videos perform consistently pretty well. That
Yeah.
when I switched, I did a couple of carousels, but like it's just not me.
Yeah, my
They're
carousels
not
are
me.
doing a lot better right now than my videos. So, and also you can have one house, but you could split it up into like 10 forms of content. Like you don't have to just do one. Like you could do a video, you could do a carousel post, you could do all over your stories.
Break it up. Part 1 is you looking at the house. Part 2 is you looking at the numbers. Part 3 is the execution. Like you now have 3 videos from what you thought was one video. I think one of the best things you can do is series. Welcome back to my series where I'm finding the best breakfast diner in Nashville. Oh, great. Okay, cool. Now I'm going to go back to your page and look for all the other breakfast diner reviews that you've done. Or, oh, you're flipping a house. This is part 3. Well, what the heck did it look like when it started? Let me go back to your page and look for part 1.
I don't really do videos. You told me I need to do one of my condo transformations, so I'll get on that.
You're like doing all these renovations to your condo, and I DM'd her one day and I'm like, are you like filming it before and after? She's like, no. And I'm like, what?
I know.
Like,
So we just have such different ways of doing it, but yeah.
And how much time are you actually spending editing? I mean, that sounds like a lot of editing.
You know what? Let me check.
How
the
much?
analytics.
I want to know.
Let's
Like,
check our
analytics.
screen time. I take a bath at the end of the day, so like the bath is like my editing time. So I'll like get in the bath probably like 30 minutes to an hour, and I'll edit all my videos from the day.
got it.
And then I mean, a lot of them I don't post like immediately. I just like bank them for later. But if you have the mindset to where everything you do is content, like you said, then you're just gonna have so much.
Daily average of an hour editing videos.
Yeah, mine was like
Actually, that's not as bad as I thought.
7 hours per week editing, but you still have to film them.
right.
And then you have to write the caption,
Mm-hmm.
and then you have to set up the automation, and then you have to reply and engage the people with the stories.
Right.
Yeah.
And then you have to plan the stuff that you're actually gonna do. So it's like an hour a day editing.
And then also you've got to be a realtor on top of that.
And then you actually have to do your job.
Yeah.
That's the other thing. You actually have to do your job.
Yeah, and I
So-
think a lot of agents are worried that, oh my gosh, like this is a full-time job. How in the world can I balance?
Here's how.
Yeah.
I literally have to look at it as part of my job. You have to check your email. You can't be a realtor and not check your email. Well, guess what? I have to post a video. That is part of it. And if I don't post my video, I'm like, I did not do my job today.
And I really don't think you can be a realtor these days without being on social media.
You don't have to be like popping off, but you need a profile.
You need a
at
presence.
least.
Because
Yeah.
I mean, people
I
are
know
getting.
I do it. I meet somebody, and the first place I go is Instagram to
Right,
see, like,
exactly.
is this person legit?
But it's kind of nice too, because like I said, like when you have that presence, you meet strangers in public. You hand them your Instagram. It's like
Now
you
I
can
know
watch a
you.
whole TV show on me, and you already know what you're hiring. I want to be able to just be myself and work with the people that want to work with me for who I am.
Right, exactly.
And Instagram has given me that.
And you guys, I assume you're still not making money off posts from Instagram. You're
You might
making,
be.
I mean, maybe.
Yeah,
I
I'm not. I also don't.
But you're making. I mean, you're
play
still getting
into
the
that.
majority of your income from
So-
real estate.
Yeah, me.
Oh,
but
yeah.
I think you do stuff. I haven't like really replied to anybody. I'll do like restaurant openings and stuff because that's the content that I want to post anyways. I get the majority of my followers from local content. But I haven't done like any partnerships or something. I'll accept a gifting though.
I've gotten a couple partnerships, but I always tell the brands, I'm like, listen, real estate's my full-time thing. And if you're going to want me to like promote something, I'm like, you need to send me the product first, and I need to make sure that I like it.
Right.
There have been so many restaurants I've gone, I've filmed, I've gotten to the
Hated
end
it,
and been
yeah.
like, the service sucked, the food was cold, and I delete all the footage. I don't post about it. I don't post videos of places if it's not a good experience.
Yeah, or even if you do share like your actual experience, like sometimes I'll do that. I'm like, I really actually didn't like this place. I feel like that makes people trust you even more.
Yep.
And also like the restaurant wants honest review too, honestly, because then they'll see that and they're like, oh, we need to like tighten this up.
Yeah, they don't. Yeah, they definitely
Yeah, they don't want you
that.
to just be like, oh, it's
Yeah.
awesome, and then their actual paying customers come in and they're like, actually, this sucks. So
Yeah.
There was a really cool, I'm not going to say where, but there was a really cool sushi restaurant that opened within the last 6 months.
I know which one you're talking about.
And I was really excited to go. I was like, this is going to be the sickest video. This is gonna be terrible experience.
Oh, yeah.
Bad service. The food was not good. The crowd, even the people that were there, the crowd was bad. Like everything about it was bad. The only cool thing was the actual venue itself, but everything else was subpar.
Yeah.
I got the best footage, and I went home and I was like, I'm not posting it. Like a lot of times I don't give them a heads up. I just walk into establishments that I genuinely want to go to, share my experiences. I have a good experience, great, here you go.
And then someone will follow you for that, and then they'll realize, oh, she's also a realtor, and then hire you for that eventually. Like maybe not that day, but like 2 years later, they're gonna need a realtor.
Sure. And how do you convert? So this is I think another question, right? It's like, how do you convert them into real estate transactions? You know?
Yeah.
You do your answer because mine's probably different than yours.
Okay. So for a while, or for the majority of, I guess for the first like 3 years, I would just hope that they would click my link, be like, it's there. Like I reference it probably like daily and like book a call with me, and I would just hope they would reach out to me. But then I guess probably about a year ago, I started reaching out to them. So anytime I would get a follower, I was like, let me just message them and see what they're here for. Like, hey, are you here for my local content? Are you looking to buy or sell real estate? And I would say that increased my business, like just that one change increased my business probably like 200%.
Wow.
And because I wasn't waiting for them to ask me, I asked them, and like half of them were like, oh, I'm just here for the local content, but like I would love to buy something eventually. I've already opened up that door. The eventually comes, they're going to reach back out to me. And so just opening the conversation, and then a lot of people will be like, oh, I'm wanting to buy a house. And I'm like, great, here's a link to book a call with me. I would love to chat.
I mean, I don't have many people I follow reach out, you know, and
right.
say,
No, at
hey.
first when I started doing it, I was like, oh my God, this is so cringe. Like if I followed someone and they immediately messaged me, I'd be like, unfollow, oh my God. But I've had a lot of feedback that people like actually love it. And then they feel like I'm more approachable. I think it just establishes like a relationship with someone to where they don't feel like they can't go and DM you. But then they're like, oh, she like actually cares. Like she wants to get to know me. Like, I don't know. I just feel like it opens the door, and everyone's been really like receptive to it. So
great.
I would say my answer is different.
Yeah.
I tried that. I
think I even sent you like the exact message.
You sent me the exact message, and I was like, okay, I'm gonna do it. I can't keep up with it. I can't keep up with it, and I think really what it comes down to for me is like, and this is what it should be for everybody. Everybody has a plate, and you can only stick so many things on your plate. Do what you can do that fits on your plate. That doesn't fit on my plate. But what I do that has worked for me, I would say my content's extremely personable. So people get really, really involved. When I'm posting stories or videos, I'm always asking for people's opinions.
Right.
Do you like the blue tile or the black tile? Ask people for their opinions, spark a conversation, get to be friends with your followers. When I'm posting house tours or like here's my top pick of houses or whatever, when I'm posting anything that's house related and people click on my link or people, yes, please, people will comment like,
right.
People will comment 1, 2, 3. Okay, then my automation will then send them the link. With the link, I'll say, if this house isn't quite what you're looking for, what is it that you could change about it? Let me know. I can keep my eyes open for you.
Yeah.
Always offer value, and I think that's key. I think a lot of realtors, see working with clients as a transactional thing. Like I work for you, you pay me. I don't see it that way. I saw this when I worked at that first company where I was like burning through deals. My mindset was, what can I do to help you? What can I do to help all these people? And the thing is, you might be helping 10 people, and only 2 or 3 of them might end up working with you. But, you know, if you're only working with 3 people, there's no guarantee they're going to work with you anyways. So, like, just help as many people as you can, provide value to as many people as you can. You know, if somebody sends me a reply to a listing, and they're like, wow, I really like it, but my budget's probably closer to 500. Wish I could afford this. Oh, you know what? No problem.
Let's find something for 500.
I'll say, like, you know what? That's actually no problem. I know this area is really pricey, but there's another city just to the east. I don't know if that would work. The neighborhoods have a really similar feel. The school zones are still rated pretty high. I think that's a really good budget alternative to this location. Is that something you'd be open to? Yeah. Whatever somebody gives you, and that's, I think, one of the skill sets that I have as a person. It doesn't matter what you tell me.
But I do not have the capacity to do that.
I do. Like, I can take this tiny little piece that you give me, and I can turn it into a conversation. Make people feel heard, make people feel valued, give them something that has some sort of value proposition to them, and don't ask for anything in return. Give them give them something valuable and say, if you need anything else, call me, text me anytime. I am always available. I'm on my phone 24/7. If there's anything else I can do,
I'm always on my phone. You're not bothering me.
No, and I tell people that. And the other thing I do too, this has helped a lot. Send voice messages.
Yes, people love a voice memo, and even I do that in Instagram too. And then they're like, "Oh my gosh, like this girl's my bestie. She's sending me a voice memo." Yes, it's, you know, I could text something to somebody. It's so impersonable. I can send them a minute-long message.
it shows that you're caring. It shows that you're competent. It can show that you're, funny or fun to work with. Like,
we send voice memos back all the time, I feel like.
I think so, but it works because it gives people a glimpse of who you are, and you can sell them on multiple aspects of the idea. It's like a soft sell, but you're showing them so much of who you are and so much of what it's like working with you without feeling forced. And you know what? Like, if I open a voice memo from somebody, I can just listen to it and chill in the background. If I see some long
I'm not
text
reading
message,
it. Like, I'm mark it on red.
I'm like, yeah, I get it. Like, you
mark it as on red.
Anybody got time to read a novel
No.
today?
I don't have time to read 3 paragraphs on why you install the best artificial turf in my backyard. Like, I don't
But I could push
care.
play and like finish doing my makeup.
Yes. Yeah.
Okay.
No, I think voice memos are a huge thing to do.
Wonderful content today. Thank you guys so much.
So fun.
To wrap up, 1 or 2 things that you recommend to someone who's just getting started or wants to get started. Where do they begin?
I would say that it is all mindset. Truly, it's part of your job. Like, making content is part of your job, and you need to see it that way. It's not optional.
You just gotta decide to do it.
Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter how busy I am. I will push every other prospecting part of my business to the side. I do not forget content, but that's also, my method. But I would say you have to make it a part of your job, and you have to change the mindset of like, oh, it's not getting any views. So your video got 500 views. 500 people is a lot of people.
Yeah.
That's a lot of people.
Like,
You
think
need
of
to change
500
your
people in an
mindset on that.
auditorium. That's
That's a
500.
That's a great point.
Yeah.
That's a full auditorium of people.
Right.
Yeah.
And the other thing too is, like, people are just watching. You don't always need to be selling everybody on every idea. Being a realtor is like being a professional annoying person. You need to professionally, consistently remind people, like, hey, I sell houses. Hey, I sell houses. Hey, I sell houses. People don't always hire the best realtor. They hire the realtor that they remember is a realtor. And if you're not memorable, they're not going to hire you.
Yeah.
And, I mean, I hate to say it.
They're hiring the visible realtor.
They are.
Like,
They are.
like, visibility is going to win every single time. And I mean, I feel like a lot of these like established agents or like older agents that necessarily aren't on social media are like losing out to the person that's visible.
You could be the best realtor in the world. You could be you could be amazing with contracts. You could be amazing with negotiation. You could be so available. You could know everything about the construction of a house. But if nobody knows that you're a realtor, nobody's going to hire you.
Right.
It doesn't matter how good you are. So I would say the biggest mindset shift the biggest thing you need to do is have a shift in mindset. It's not about how many people view.
And see everything as content.
Everything is content. Like, everything is content. Just share your life. And I would say focus at the start. Focus on quantity and experiment. Because at the end of the day, what makes every realtor's page good is going to be different. You need to find what works for you. And look at your analytics. Okay, well, people really like this one. Oh, I got a lot of feedback. I did a lot of like mindset stuff. Nobody cared. I talked about my favorite books. Guess what? Nobody cares what my favorite books are. So like, guess who doesn't post about their favorite books anymore? Me, because nobody cares. Find what works for you, but the only way you can do that is just push out quantity.
Yeah. You've got to make sure that you have, like, when you do start getting views and start getting people engaging, that you've got the basics set so they can get in contact with you. They can like book a call with you. They can work with you. Like, if you start putting all this out there and they have no way to like even contact you and work with you, what am I supposed to do? I also think that a good way to start is just sharing your life. Like, don't focus it on real estate. Like, real estate is a part of my life, but I put everything else out there. Like, I'm freezing my eggs. I'm showing myself giving injections. Like,
that's very personal.
Right.
Yeah.
Like, someone's going to engage with that, and then they're going to realize I'm a realtor. Like, be less of a real estate page and more of just
be authentic.
A girl living in Nashville who's a realtor.
Be yourself.
Make friendships. I would say your mission, I think for me, my mission has been make friendships with my followers, make friendships with the businesses that I'm partnering with. So make that a top priority. And then also show that you're a realtor who's competent at their job. But that should not be if your whole page is just showing people that you're good at what you do, nobody cares.
Yeah. Or like just posting like just sold, just listed, nobody cares.
Like, no, truly nobody cares.
Right.
Yeah. Very true.
So making sure you've got the systems in place to actually make it become a business and get you like leads and clients and people to work with versus just like sharing your life.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Speaking of, how do people follow you? What are your Instagram handles?
KK
share it with the world. KK, what? Say that again.
I'm KK Salstien.
Nobody knows how to spell my last name, but it's Emma Nies, like niece and nephew, Nies.
This was a lot of content. I feel like we could do a part 2.
I know, right? I'm ready.
There's so much.
Right.
I know, right?
Bring it up.
A lot of editing today. But again, thank you all so much for coming. And yeah, we'll talk soon. Thanks for joining us.
Perfect. Thank you.
Can't wait.